The lights go out. 20,000 people hold their breath. A masked figure stands at the top of the ramp, and in about 9 minutes, everything you thought you knew about WWE is about to shatter into a million pieces. What happens next will send shockwaves through the entire wrestling world, and I promise you, by the end of this video, your jaw will be on the floor. This is the moment we've all been waiting for, and trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming. What's up, wrestling family? Welcome back to SLAMZONE, where we break down the most jaw-dropping, heart-stopping moments in professional wrestling. Before we dive into what might be the biggest reveal of 2026, I need to ask you something from the heart. If you love this content, if wrestling runs through your veins the way it runs through mine, please hit that subscribe button. We're building something special here, a community of real wrestling fans who live for these moments. Smash that notification bell because you don't want to miss a single breakdown. And if this video gets you hyped, if it gives you chills, drop a like and leave a comment telling me your reaction. Share this with every wrestling fan you know because what we're about to witness together is legendary. Now let's get into it. Elimination Chamber 2026. The most unforgiving structure in all of professional wrestling. 6 superstars, 5 steel pods, 1 WWE Championship hanging in the balance. But tonight, something feels different. There's electricity in the arena that goes beyond the usual anticipation. For weeks, a masked figure has been haunting WWE programming, attacking superstars from behind, laying waste to champions and challengers alike. Nobody knows who it is. The internet is exploding with theories. Is it a returning legend? Is it someone we've never seen before? The mystery has consumed the WWE universe, and tonight, inside the Elimination Chamber, the truth is about to come crashing down like a sledgehammer. The chamber is already set. Those cold steel chains glisten under the arena lights. The pods are in place, each one a prison waiting to release its warrior. The crowd is absolutely electric. You can hear them chanting, you can feel the anticipation radiating through every seat in that building. The championship match is underway. Bodies are already battered, superstars are giving everything they have. But then, the arena goes pitch black. The screams from the crowd are deafening. Confusion, excitement, fear, all of it mixed together in one explosive reaction. When the lights flicker back on, he's there. The masked man, standing inside the chamber. How did he get in there? Security is rushing down the ramp but it's too late. He's already inside the structure, and the superstars in the ring are frozen, staring at this phantom who has terrorized them for weeks. The mask is black and silver, covering every inch of his face. No skin showing, no identifying marks. Just cold, calculated presence. He moves like a predator stalking wounded prey. The referee is yelling, officials are swarming outside the chamber, but there's nothing they can do. The door is locked. The competitors are trapped inside with him. One of the superstars charges at the masked man, and what happens next is absolutely brutal. He catches the oncoming wrestler midair with a super kick so crisp, so devastating, that the sound echoes through the entire arena. The crowd erupts. Half of them are cheering, half are in complete shock. Another superstar tries to attack from behind, but the masked man spins with lightning reflexes and delivers a pedigree that plants him face first into the steel grating. The WWE champion, battered and exhausted from the match, backs into the corner of the chamber. His eyes are wide. He knows what's coming. The masked figure slowly turns toward him, and you can feel the tension suffocating that arena. Every single person in attendance is on their feet. The champion tries to fight back, throwing desperate punches, but the masked man absorbs every shot like he doesn't feel pain. He grabs the champion by the throat, lifts him up, and throws him violently into the steel chains. The sound of flesh hitting metal makes everyone wince. But here's where it gets interesting. The masked man doesn't go for the pin. He doesn't try to steal the championship. Instead, he walks to the center of the ring, and the entire arena holds its breath. Slowly, deliberately, he reaches up and grabs the edge of his mask. The crowd noise is reaching levels you wouldn't believe. Phones are out everywhere. Flashbulbs are going off like a lightning storm. This is the moment. This is what we've all been waiting for. He pulls the mask off, and the arena absolutely explodes. The roar from the crowd is so loud it feels like the building might collapse. People are jumping up and down, grabbing their heads in disbelief, screaming at the top of their lungs. Because standing in the middle of that ring, with a sinister smile spreading across his face, is none other than Seth freaking Rollins. Seth Rollins. The architect. The visionary. One of the most decorated superstars in WWE history. And he's been the masked man this entire time. The attacks, the chaos, the mind games, it was all him. The crowd is chanting his name so loud that the commentary team can barely be heard. Some fans are cheering because they're witnessing something incredible. Others are booing because they feel betrayed. But everyone, and I mean everyone, is losing their minds. Rollins stands there soaking it all in, arms spread wide, that iconic laugh echoing through the PA system. He's back, and he's more dangerous than ever. The WWE champion is unconscious in the corner. The other competitors are scattered around the ring like casualties of war. And Rollins, he just stands there, victorious without even being in the match. This is psychological warfare at its absolute finest. But wait, there's more. Rollins picks up a microphone that someone threw into the ring. The crowd quiets down just enough to hear him speak, and when he does, the venom in his voice cuts through the arena like a knife. He talks about how WWE forgot about him, how the fans turned their backs on him, how he was cast aside while others took his spotlight. Every word drips with emotion, with anger, with purpose. This isn't just a return, this is a declaration of war. He's not here to be a hero. He's here to burn it all down, rebuild it in his image, and prove that he never stopped being the best wrestler on the planet. The officials finally get the chamber door open and security floods in, but Rollins just laughs. He drops the microphone, rolls out of the ring, and walks up the ramp like he owns the place. The camera follows him as he disappears through the curtain, leaving absolute carnage behind. The WWE Championship match is in shambles. The champion might be injured. The entire landscape of WWE just shifted in the span of 10 minutes, and we're all trying to process what just happened. Real quick, if you're feeling the energy of this moment, if your heart is racing the same way mine is, please take 1 second to hit that like button and subscribe to SLAMZONE. We're building the best wrestling community on YouTube, and I want you to be a part of it. Drop a comment and tell me your reaction when Rollins ripped that mask off. Were you shocked? Did you predict it? Let's talk about it in the comments. And share this video with your friends because moments like this need to be experienced together. Now let's keep going because there's even more to unpack here. The aftermath is pure chaos. Medical staff is attending to the fallen superstars. The WWE champion is being helped to the back. Officials are arguing with each other about what just happened and how to handle it. Do they restart the match? Is the championship vacated? Does Rollins face consequences for interfering? The announce team is throwing out every question imaginable, and honestly, nobody has answers right now. All we know is that Seth Rollins just made the most impactful return in recent WWE history, and the entire wrestling world is going to be talking about this for months. Think about the storytelling here. Rollins has been gone for a while, dealing with injuries, taking time away from the ring. Rumors were swirling about when he'd come back, if he'd come back, and in what capacity. Nobody expected this. The masked man angle was so perfectly executed that even the smartest fans, the ones who think they know everything, were caught completely off guard. That's the beauty of professional wrestling when it's done right. When you can still surprise people in an era where everything leaks online, when you can create genuine shock and awe, that's magic. And let's talk about Rollins himself for a moment. This man has reinvented himself more times than almost anyone in WWE. He's been the Authority's golden boy, the Shield brother, the Monday Night Messiah, the revolutionary who burned it down. Every time you think you know who Seth Rollins is, he shows you a different side. He's a master of character work, a generational in-ring talent, and someone who understands the psychology of professional wrestling better than almost anyone. This return, this reveal, it's vintage Rollins. It's calculated, it's brutal, and it's absolutely brilliant. The implications of this moment are massive. Who's safe now that Rollins is back? Is he coming for the WWE Championship? Is he targeting specific superstars who wronged him in the past? Is this the beginning of a new faction, a new era of dominance? The questions are endless, and that's exactly what WWE wants. They want you tuning in next week, they want you speculating with your friends, they want you glued to your screen waiting to see what Seth Rollins does next. And honestly, I can't wait either. Elimination Chamber 2026 will go down in history as the night Seth Rollins returned and reminded everyone why he's one of the most important superstars of this generation. The Masked Man mystery is solved, but the story is just beginning. What we witnessed was not an ending, it was the opening chapter of something that's going to shake WWE to its core. Rollins is back, he's angry, and he's ready to prove that he never lost a step. Before we wrap this up, I want to thank each and every one of you for being here. If you made it this far, you're a real one. Please subscribe to SLAMZONE if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a breakdown. Like this video if it got you hyped. Comment and let me know what you think Seth Rollins does next. Share this with your wrestling family because these moments are meant to be shared. We're growing this channel together, and I genuinely appreciate every single one of you who supports what we're building here. Seth Rollins is back. The Masked Man has been revealed. And the wrestling world will never be the same. I'll see you in the next video. Stay hyped, stay hungry, and remember, this is where legends are made. SLAMZONE out.